Alright, what's up Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at some artifacts. We hadn't really done that much this season, and Naya Artifacts is always a fun time, so let's hop in and see if there's anything new that we're going to do to this that we didn't do last season. In today's deck, outside of the lands, this might be close to a budget deck if you want to build it in paper. If so, you might want to check out our friends over at coolstuffinc.com, and remember to use code DRAGON, it will save you 5% at checkout. Alright, so hopping into this list, we're going to be playing some Skrelv Defector Might because, well, it's an artifact and it can protect our creatures, which is awesome. Also Teething Wormlet because Wormlet is good at growing every time you get artifacts and gives us some life in those mono-red matchups. We're going to be playing Skrelv's Hive. Even though this costs us life, we do have several things that trigger when artifacts come into play, so this will work nicely for us. We're also going to take a look at Machiko's Reign of Truth because we are going to play a lot of artifacts. This could be a way to help in games, which could be really nice. Gallagreators, obviously when we have so many artifacts or creatures coming into play, this also helps generate an artifact in a form of treasure, and again, some life gain. We're going to play Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. This is actually really cool since we have multiple things to get +1/+1 counters. This will help accelerate that and even just grow creatures every turn if we have nothing else. Additionally, we're going to get to put +1/+1s with Yoshin Dissident, so if we are making those extra artifacts, we get to put 2 counters with an Ozolith out, which is pretty sweet. Takasha's Welcome's super nice, lets us get extra cards, nothing too fancy there. We're also going to try out some Mondrek. This card's actually really good because we do have multiple things that are going to be making tokens between like Skrelv's Hive, Gallagreators, and even Stimulus Package. Now the reason this is really cool is because we do get extra tokens, obviously, because we're making treasure, but you can turn the treasure into a creature. With something like Gallagreators out, you could actually let that creature produce another treasure, and then you're just making an extra creature every turn, which is super nice. And that also means you could trigger stuff like Takasha's Welcome, right? Because it happens each turn. Same thing with Wormlet. So you can do once on your turn, once on your opponent's turn. So lots of extra value that can happen here, which is super nice. And then we're going to play Skitterbeam Battalion as our upper end because, well, just getting to make a bunch of tokens that attack. Super awesome for a lot of reasons with multiple cards. With Yoshin Dissident out, that's a bunch of +1s. Whether you have Mondrak, that's just a bunch of copies of things. So lots of cool stuff going on here if everything works out. Now, that's going to be our cards that we're going to focus on today. Full deck list will be at the end of the video because I have no doubt we're going to want to change stuff after we play the games. But if you do want the final deck list, you can go to the description down below. Look for the blue arrows that'll take you to our Moxfield link. And there, you can also see our other decks we played throughout the season. For now, y'all go enjoy those games, and I'll catch up with you on the back end of the video because this is sure to be some pretty fun stuff. Ooh, yeah, let's keep it. A little tough. Would have been nice to have Skrelv early turn 1, but sometimes you just don't get it. Okay. I mean, I guess we're going to go Greeters and hopefully maybe into Greeters into Skrelv. Don't know if that's going to be good enough, but we're going to have to hope. Alright, there's Greeters 1. Is there a fading hope for the Greeters? There is not. Interesting, not a fading hope, nor any type of card drawing or anything there. So, peculiar. We're going to attack. I'm not even sure. I think I'm going to give them the opportunity to counter the Skrelv's Hive. Because there are some situations where if we can get a Greeter to stick, that can be just more life or whatever overcoming turns if necessary. Especially since we missed a drop. Sadly, they did have a negate. I was kind of hoping we'd get them to use some other counter to make getting this other Gallagreators easier, but no luck. Attack with the Gallagreators. Okay. I assume they're just going to take the one. Makes sense. Let's play this, which I'm assuming also gets countered here. Probably with a Make Disappear. No, it did not. Oh, man. Okay, we'll take a treasure, I guess. I mean, I guess they're just gonna, like, draw cards here, which is why they need all 3 mana or something. Yeah, I was gonna say, because if you could have countered the Gallagreators, you would have. You're not gonna counter the Skrelv here. At least it wouldn't have made total sense to do that. Alright, well, our mana problem's been mostly solved here. No, they're going to Fading Hope. That's actually fine, truthfully, because then that's the cheapest thing we can cast, and it triggers the alligators again. So we like that. Yep, Impulse, going digging. Then here comes Haughty Djinn finally, right? Yep. Ooh, we have choices. Choices. Because Takasha's Welcome's pretty sweet here. Alright, let's go with this. Man, another negate? Sure. But that opens the door for all these other things to happen now. Let's go... +1. And treasure, because I'm about to use up some treasure, so I'm going to leave my option possibly for Skitter Beam. And we'll pump... Yeah, why not? Just go get it. Alright, opponent goes to 12. Alright, Thirst. Building up that Haughty Djinn. Alright, you have a Terror. Alright, we go to 15. I'm going to assume they at least have one reasonable counter behind, and this is probably not going to resolve, but you never know. Let's put this... I'll just put it here. And then we'll just try this. I assume it's not going to work, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, that... Wow. That absolutely worked. Well, okay then. +1. Get life. I mean, we're going to get all the triggers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, opponent blocks that and takes 2, 4, 6, 8. If they block a 2, they take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's not viable for them. So yeah, we just attack with everything, right? And then the opponent has to figure out a way to do 19 to us, I guess. I'm wondering if I just attack with Skrelv here too. Like, I don't... Well, no. I mean, I guess there's a chance they have like Fading Hope, but it didn't pause for any of that. But looks like they might. Okay, good thing we didn't attack with Skrelv. There you go. Excellent. So now they can't even block that. So now that should be it, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, we'll take it. We drew a Mondrak. I don't know if that's going to do anything for us, but we have it. But we're going to keep it anyway and find out if it does anything. Aww. You always hate to see the pause when you play a 1-1 and just cut down just stops all your momentum. It's so sad. I mean, if the opponent has it, you kind of got to use it or else Skrelv's just going to stop you from targeting things from here. Oh, they didn't have that. They had to use a card for March. Ooh. Skrelv did real work here. They probably have another Liliana, though, so whatever. But, knowing that's the case, we're going to go with this. And see what happens. Because, I mean, you know, Liliana versus these old guys, we don't care that much. That's interesting. Let's see if we can do this first. Like, maybe they're interested in killing that if we target it with Machiko's Reign of Truth. Nope. Doesn't look like they were. Oh, I forgot. That actually, dang it. It didn't. I was thinking that, like, never mind. I was thinking, like, wedding announcement where they come out at the end of turn. They came out during our upkeep. So I still should have just played the Teething Wormlet anyway, but is what it is.
This fight finished before brunch.
Actually, might have worked out anyway, because it seems like they were incentivized to use that there. And we get to play this. And I'm going to go ahead and just play this now. Alright. Now, they might just be able to kill the Wormlet. It's whatever. But then we get to flip the Machikos, and we have this stuff. So we'll see what happens. She-Old-Red. Okay. That is a thing. If we both discard, this is tough, but I think I have to get rid of Ozolith. Yeah, as much as I don't want to, I think that's the correct answer. I drew a land. I don't know what good that's going to do us necessarily. But, yeah, let's bump this. And we'll go after Liliana. Alright, we're just letting that die.
Knew this was a waste of time.
Okay, let's see. Do we get to keep a Mondrak? I'm assuming the answer is no, but let's see. Oh, what is that about? Really? Well, then I guess we attack, 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 attack. Can't think of too many reasons not to here. Yeah, seems fine, I guess. And the turn? I mean, I guess I should have played this, because if they made us discard, we wouldn't have double red here. If we were to draw our big guy. But we're also not doing too bad. We're gaining 1 a turn. Losing 2, so I mean, I guess it's whatever. Alright, go to attack. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. If they block a 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 doesn't quite kill them, but I think we do it anyway. Like, they're incentivized to block the 8, 8. Sure. We'll pay. Sack these 2 knuckleheads. Alright, in the turn. Not sure how we die here. But even if they have, like, Gix's command, we still get to keep 3 creatures. Invasion of Fiora. Oh, well, yeah, it leaves us with the legendary guy. Alright. Like, kind of annoying, but kind of fine, I guess. You can attack that and have a 3/6. Oh, that's perfect. We will gladly take this. This is great. Make all of them copies, and they're all going to attack. And that's going to end things. Good thing we got that second red down into play. That's strong. That's real strong. Cool, we'll do it. How do we... Wow. Alright, let's keep it. I think here, since we don't get to play a turn 1 Skrelv, I think the plan is just go turn 2 Skrelv's Hive into Takasha's Welcome, and then try to get both of these down on a turn so we can, like, Yoshin Dissonant, play the Skrelv, Skrelv pumps a thing. Like, probably our best bet. Don't know that to be true, but it's what we're going to go with because it makes sense. And sometimes that's all you can do. Now, depending on what they do, I guess it is possible to dissonant into Skrelv's Hive. I mean, into Skrelv. And see if that doesn't... Oh, they have their own Skrelv's Hive. Well, that's... Does that change what we want to do then? We do that. We pump our dude. Then we have a Skrelv. I think we're just going to go with this, though. I think this is where we're going to start. Now, if they also play at Takasha's Welcome, this is going to be a little double pointy Spider-Man guy scenario. What do you even call that meme? Is just like the surprise Spider-Man? Like the surprise Pikachu? I don't really know. Doppelganger Spider-Man? I'm sure there's a name for every meme out there. I just don't know what they are. I mean, to be fair, they might just... I was going to say, you might just play Rafine here, and that's legit. Ooh, did not need... Oh, no. Did not need to draw all the Skrelvs. That's bad. That's actually worse than bad. Oh, man. That sucks a lot. I guess we put that on one of these. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, this draw just went south so badly. All right. Whew, I don't know what we're going to do now. Especially if they play Shieldred here. Just the life they gain is going to be very difficult for us to compete with. Okay, fortunately, it wasn't a Shieldred. So that's some good news, at least. What did they discard there? Oh, so they're playing Toxic. Huh. Okay, I think we just take 3, I guess. Gain a poison. Venser, alright. Boy, how do we want to go about this? We'll put the counter first one here, I guess. Okay, that's something we can work with at least. Let's go here. Knowing that we want to keep the other Skrelv. Keep the original one. Put the counter here. And play this. To pump this. And actually, no, I'm even tempted to just play this other Skrelv. Just so we can attack with the Ocean Dissonance. And maybe just let that be a thing and just max our damage here. Because otherwise, I think we're just going to fall too far behind. It's a bit of a risk, but feels like it's worth it. Keeping this one, put the counter here. And then just get in with all of it. I mean, it's not great, but, you know, what are we going to do? Alright, they make it 3-3 and block. Okay. Then I think we're in a situation that, barring us resolving our haste duder, I think we're toast here. Now, we can get past Rafine as a blocker, so we're not worried about that. It's just what comes after it. That's the concern. Yep, those all make sense. Alright, we're just going to take a pile of damage. Yeah, if they have any type of counter here, I'm not sure we'd even have a way to win. Alright. Wait, if that's all they have, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, we can just pump and attack through because those are all black creatures, right? Okay. So put that here. Well, it's an 11, and then just give it protection or can't be blocked by black creatures. I mean, I just pay the white mana. And then attack. That's it. Oh, man. I thought we were dead. I thought we were toast. Oh, wow. Come on. Let us draw an untapped land for turn 2. Ah, dang it. All right. We're going to gamble up. I'm just going to put faith that we're going to get an untapped land on turn 2. I'm just going all gamble, and we missed. All right. Well, appropriately punished. I can't even be mad about it. I knew what I was doing. All right. We did find a third land. Let's go... Man, it's very tempting to want to go with the Ozolith here, but the problem is I'd just be playing this to not really do anything. So I'm going to go with this, reluctantly. This is one of those draws that I can say did not quite come together here. Playing the Raito Sentinel. So we mill 3. And then you can put cards from bottom on. Alright, that's 3/3 defender. I can say confidently that card has never been cast against me until today. No idea if that's even a good thing or a bad thing. Let's go here. And then I guess play here. Just to... I mean, we already got our card. I might as well wait. Dang. Ah, boy. What are we looking to do here? I kind of want to be able to block something, though. So sure. Even though I feel like they're just going to sweep the board or something here, but... it is what it is, I guess. Could be Planeswalker time. It could be all kinds of stuff. Alright. I think the working plan here is probably going to be Ozolith, Machiko's Reign of Truth. And then see if we can get a bunch of value here. Oh, that's not bad either. But I think if we do this... counters here, I guess. I mean, it feels weird putting literally all my eggs in this Yoshin Dissonance shaped basket, but, you know, kind of is what it is. Alright, pass the turn. But this way now, when we play this, we can put 2 counters and have a bunch of 4/4s or something, and see if that's good enough. So it's a 2/1 that makes a Power Stone. Okay. I have no idea what they're... I mean, are they just trying to play the big 8/8 that kills stuff, maybe? Oh, this is interesting, too. So, could we do... well, we could do that and then this? Do we even want to, is the other question. I mean, that does make this kind of awesome. You know what? Let's... Dang. Dang, 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 dang. I'm going to do this first. And maybe we draw something off the Takasha's Welcome that's playable. Okay. I think we're just going to put counters here then. And then pass the turn? Because I feel like something crazy is coming, and if we can just back-to-back these, I guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. That's fine. I mean, I don't feel like they're sweeping the board, because they would have just attacked with all the 2/2s as well, right? Alright, they're making another Power Stone. I have no idea what's going on right now. Alright, so the cool part is... now we do have some combo potential and can gain some life. So let's go ahead and go with option 1 here. We'll go, I don't know where we even put the counters at this point. Load up here, I guess. Some here. These all trigger. Counters here, counters here, counters here, counters here, so he's just insanely hard to block. Then we attack, 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 attack. I mean, I'm not totally sure even what we're playing against at this point, so I'm just like, let's just get damage in there and see what's up. I mean, they're going to take 12. They're going to block with the... Like, there's a reason they wanted to play Raito Sentinel, and I don't know what it is. I think that's where I'm a little baffled at the moment. All right, and they didn't block with the last two... this is so weird. We're probably about to get devastated by something that I'm just not seeing coming here, because they have so much mana right now. Okay, that's not it. Like, whatever. That is not the concern. But there's got to be something here, right? Ossification we're not really worried about either. Yeah, I guess we've got this at this point. I'm so confused, y'all. I don't know what's happening. And I'm all for like playing different cards, doing creative stuff, you know, so I don't hate it. I just am really concerned about what is the opponent's deck trying to do. Because now they have a bunch of colorless mana, right? Because this doesn't make... Well, I guess they could filter mana. Okay, then I guess we're just going to go for it here. I mean, I don't think we really needed to, but sure. Yeah, okay. Weird. This is actually pretty good. Let's go with this. Because we have to go Skrelv. Hopefully, if it lives, we get to protect the Gallic Readers. And then Dissident comes in, can make a treasure. Treasure puts a counter on a thing. And we can kind of just see what happens from there. Skrelv's Hive, also not a bad choice. Pass the turn. Trick is also going to be, can we gain enough life to matter here? Obviously, they're going to target to Skrelv. Let's say that makes the most... If you don't target Skrelv, that's just silly, right? There you go. I was going to say, if you don't, it doesn't really make any sense. If they attack, I was going to say, I'm not even interested in blocking there as it turns out. However, this turned out to be pretty good here because now we can maybe make this a +2. Kind of like that. And then we can just put the counter on Dissident, and then we can protect all of our stuff from the Tashiro, which is pretty sweet. So we'll put the counter here, then Wormlet automatically gets one. And we'll go ahead and attack. And then we have a good setup here next turn if we can... Well, we already have the treasure, so Stimulus Package gives us 2 treasure. So we'll get a trigger on the Wormlet, trigger from Gallic Readers twice, 2 triggers from Dissident. Then on their turn, we can turn a treasure into a creature and then do it all over again. Oh, we're not going to get to do that. So that plan's gone. Try as we might, did not matter. Oh, this is something. Ooh, man. If we do this and then Skrelv's Hive. Ooh, boy. Boy, what are we looking to do here? I think we still do this. And I think we get a treasure. And then that'll grow the Wormlets. Then we'll just attack with that. And then I think we do this. And then if the opponent has like, I don't know, probably Shieldred or something, we just deal with it. Alright, so they don't have that. That's good news. What type of kill spell do they have, though? Because that's the next question. Alright, another go for the throat. Fair enough. Alright, so those trigger. We will get 1/1. Yeah, let's just make these bigger here. Ooh, did not want that. A little tough, but is what it is, I guess. Alright, I'm going to use this turn to turn one of these into a creature on our turn. And we'll go ahead and get treasures for those. And then pass the turn. And then we can do this again on their turn. Now, they can kill our Galagreeters, which is sad, but meh. Gix's command. Alright, well, we're going to have to sack one of these on their turn to make these into 3/3s so we don't lose them. I guess we're going to lose one anyway. We don't really have a choice, huh? Do I want to gain the life then? Nah. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. It's just, do we want any more out of it? But probably not. It's fine. Yeah. Alright, let's find another good creature here. Yoshin Dissident or something would be great. Land is the opposite of great. It's definitely not what we wanted. Sure. Go ahead and make a treasure. Go ahead and play a land. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess there's a world where we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We almost can go big on our hasty artifacts. Alright, opponents go in digging now. Which is smart. I mean, if we're not attacking, they might as well. Alright, Trespasser, you doth have. Alright. Alright, we're going to turn one of these into a duder. Make that bigger, I guess. Take our turn. Make a treasure. Oh my gosh, that's not what we need here. That hurts so much. Might as well start gaining life at this point. I mean, if we get it, though, sure. I mean, they make us sack a non-token creature. We're pretty toast, too. Alright, GG's. We just drew blanks for too many turns there. Okay, let's rock and roll with this one. I think here, because of our land selection, we're going to go Wormlet first, and then try to go Wormlet into Skrelv, I believe. Though playing the Galagreeters would be nice with something to follow with, but I'm not sure we can get away with that here, depending on what land we draw. If we draw another land that's going to be untapped, then I might consider Galagreeters on 2. But for now, let's go with a Wormlet. I don't know, maybe I think we're still on this plan. Because even if we miss Galagreeters, we'll just play the Hive, and that's probably fine. So let's just do that. And grow those. Attack. And then or if we get something else that's an artifact or whatever that also contributes. Okay, we got a third land. What do we do with this? I was thinking we could actually play this, use Skrelv to attack, and that'd be kind of cool. I think I'm going to do this, though. Which feels a touch risky, because I feel like this is a situation where this deck probably would be better off having Skrell's Hive played against it. But I'm kind of banking on drawing a creature we can cast here, get the treasure triggers the Wormlets, and then we try to figure out stuff from there. If not, then, you know, depopulate happens and we have a Skrell's Hive, I guess. Alright, well, there you have it. This is where we are. Since those did not work, let's play this. Actually, I should have played the Scrolf side first. No biggie, though. I'm just accepting that this draw did not piece together the way we wanted it. In the turn. I mean, if they got it, though. Not a lot we can do about it. They do not. So now we're on the page of it could be a Wandering Emperor. Yeah. Do I make treasure is the question. I think I just go +1 because I feel like we're going to lose our creatures here anyway. I mean, treasure would be nice to set us up for other things, but who knows? It just may not matter. Oh, that's nice, though. Let's put that on this dude. Then we'll do this, which gains us more life. Put a counter here. All right, then we'll proceed to attack. All right, you got a Wandering Emperor.
I am the Emperor of
I mean, no, don't do that, opponent. You need to make a blocker. That's going to be it. Yeah, if they'd have made a blocker, they could have blocked something. But yeah, that'll do it. Oh man, I'm going to keep and hope for an untapped green source on 1. Here we go. Oh, that is not it. That was most definitely not it. Oh, this is an interesting looking green aggro deck. Wow, we're going to have to try to gain a lot of life to not get run down by this thing. This is not a great start, though. I would love another green land, would help a whole lot. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Alright, still no blocks. Ooh, got a white land, not a green land. That doesn't check the boxes appropriately. So I guess the best we can do is Wormlet, Treasure, counter. We can play this to get triggers next turn and hope we're just not low enough. Good news is this little sprout's not growing much. Here come the fight spells, though, I think. Nope. Okay, those, we can block that. This is going to be blocked by green things, right? So we're okay there. Not great, but okay. Taking 9 puts us pretty low, though, here. We lose 1, gain some. Whatever we want that to be. Let's just gain 2 here. Alright, a tapped land doesn't do much for us, really. I'd argue very little. Wow, how do we need this to not die? We're gonna have to chump block with our Galagreeters, sadly. I mean, I guess we just do this. Hope for the best, right? This kind of has to be it. Make a treasure. Get 2 life out of it. No attacks. I mean, kind of the best we can do. We can at least try to block a 3/4 with Mondrak. Don't know if it's going to be successful, but I would guess not with the proceedings, but we'll see. Okay, good news is they don't have it, or else that Prowler would have came in with it. So now we just got to figure out what to do from here. If I throw away the Wormlet, we're going to do a thing, make 2 treasure, but then we don't auto gain life. Man, if I had any type of creature in hand, this would be so much of an easier decision, but we don't. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is hard. I mean, I guess I'm gonna throw away the Gallagreeters. But boy, this does not feel good. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's kind of all I could do. I mean, this just gains us more life. So we're losing 1, gain 2. So, like, it amounts to something. Oh, gosh. That hurts. That hurts a ton. All right. I mean, I guess this is what we got to do. I'm like just grasping at straws here. I don't know what our actual solutions are. Yeah. God, I feel like we had stuff, but we just did not find it. Yeah, we're going to be in a world of hurt here. Another Sprout, which makes that a 6/6. Turn the land into a 3/3. Yeah, I think they've got this now. You just attack with everything. I mean, if you're going to turn land into a 3/3 opponent, just attack with everything. Wow, okay, they didn't. So, we could take 5, 6, 7. We could take 2. Would be 9. We'd be at 1. If they have any way to pump, we die. I think the only way we're not dead is if we draw the thing that gives us the extra 2/2s, right? We'll get 2 shots at it. I mean, I guess that's all we can do. All right, we're just going to put this here. Block. And if they just have it, they got us. I mean... All right. We're going to pay this. Boy, does this hurt. Take 5, go to 3. All right, no trample or anything happened there, so that much is good. We're going to lose 1, gain 2. Get extra +1s, get a card. Oh, no, come on. Oh. Yeah, we're dead. GG's. Man, that was an awful set of draws. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep it. I am going to just play this. Mostly because I don't think I'm going to have anything I need red for before turn 3 anyway, and we kind of get to conceal at least a little bit of information here. That being said, Gallagreeters is probably just dead anyway, but, you know, still got to run it out there. Oh, it did not die, so that's a nice bonus. Let's go with this dude then. And we will make a treasure. Put a +1 here, and attack. Opponents didn't do anything there. Huh. Well, I guess I have to play this if I want to try to play Mondrak. Which is not the card of choice, I would say, but, you know, maybe. Oh, they're not even going to shoot our creature. They're going to try to fill their graveyard to reanimate some stuff. I see what we're doing. All right. Let's go treasure. And that makes 2, so let's pump here and here. And attack. All right, let's see if we can outrace these reanimated things that are about to happen. Opponent does not have a thing here. Unfortunately, the only thing I could make more dudes with is actually another Mondrak. But we could Mondrak, keeping the first one, generating 2 extra treasures, if they would be so kind. They're probably checking to try to figure out why we want another one. But we might just kill the opponent here. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're going to kill the opponent here. Keep the first one. Generate 2 treasures. Unless, I guess they could target something here. Okay. That happens. We don't get to kill them now, though. But, sure. At least I don't think we do. Let's see. Put counter, counter. That's 8. Oh, I guess so. No, we're going to be 1 short, I think. Yeah, we're going to be 1 short. Alright. They die anyway. They figured that was enough. Yeah, we'll keep this. Interestingly, too, I might... I think I'm still going to Skrelv here on 1, Wormlet on 2, and we'll figure out how to make the rest work after that. Okay, another Skrelv is not really what we were looking for. We'll pass here. Now, if we do get another land that's white or green, I would consider playing Dissonant into a second Skrelv, using that to pump the other cards. But we didn't, so it doesn't matter. That's not really a thing. Alright, just pass. Alright, they have a fight rigging. We can't do nothing about it. I mean, we could, but not really. Alright, you got it. No blocks. Oh my goodness. What's happening right now? I mean, I guess I'm going to do this just for more bonuses next turn. But yeah, this feels like it's starting to get away real quick, not drawing enough land there. And even if we get another land next turn, I'm probably just playing Skrelv, triggering some things, playing Miko's Chico's Reign of Truth, trying to get a big attack in. I mean, maybe we can do some things if we stimulus package the next turn. Like, I don't know. Yep, you got it. Yep, sounds good. No, that's not even close to happening. Oh, that's murderous right now. Let's see. If they attack us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we just gotta do what we gotta do here. Pump this. That's 9. Take the 2. Make it where they can't block this. And then hope this is enough. If they don't kill it or Skrelv, then maybe we can win next turn. Because that's the only thing I can think of that gets us out of trouble here. It's gross, but it's what we got. Alright, the fact that they're all out attacking here makes us feel kind of good. Because these lands come into play tapped. So we're not worried about them using the cast anything. I think we're good. Okay, cool. Woo, with just 2 land. Alright, so the way that played out, this was a little wild. Because I kind of want to say we didn't want that many Takasha's welcomes. I felt like they were a little bit I don't know, they just gummed up things a little too much for my liking. So I'd be fine cutting one of those. And the other card I'm a little tough to want to replace here is Machiko's Reign of Truth. Mostly because it was good, but there's also a lot of times, say against like mono red, you don't have a blocker. You know, against some of the control decks, it's nice to have another creature on deck effectively, but doesn't necessarily kill things. But, you know, we have a lot of games where just make a big creature, make it unblockable, and sometimes that's it, right? So I don't think I want to cut them entirely, but I do think we could get by with a couple more of something. And I think those some things need to be creatures, because we were light on threats a couple of times. We were a little light on land too, but I'm not going to really say that lands are that big of a concern because, well, we had 25 lands, right? Like, we can only do so much with this, especially when you consider how many things are at 2. I mean, and we really only have one big thing at 5. And we have stuff like Stimulus Package that makes treasure, Gala Greeters that makes treasure, so we can't worry about it too much. I think what we want to do here is consider something like this, Jenny Fae. This is what we're looking for. We could play a couple of these because we do have Skrell's Hive that are making creatures. We have tokens. We have Gala Greeters making tokens. We also have Stimulus Package making tokens, right? So these could all be good, or even Skitterbeam Battalions could also be bigger tokens if we needed them to be. So all of those make a lot of sense. So we could go with Jenny Fae's, I think is an interesting choice. Or even if you wanted to, there's an argument to be made for playing the 3/3 that Jewel Thief. But this is another real option too. It does have Trample and Vigilance, which is really nice, especially for putting counters from a Dissonant. So it's like, even if you just play a Dissonant on 2 and then this thing on 3, that's actually pretty strong. And when you're comparing it to something like Jenny Fae at least needs other things to already be going. Don't necessarily need that to be the case with this. So I do kind of want to play this card. I just don't know where we can fit it in. Because like I said, Machiko's Reign of Truth did a lot of work for us. Ozolith was pretty nice. Wasn't spectacular, but definitely was not bad. Obviously, Dissident was kind of one of our main hitters when we could get it. I don't know. I almost feel like maybe I should only have 2 Skitter Beams in here. Though I did like Skitter Beams coming off the top and doing some fun stuff a couple of times. But maybe we only need 1 Jenny Fae and 2 Jewel Thieves. And maybe the list looks something like this. So we go with 3 Skrelv, 4 Teething Wormlet, 2 Machiko's Reign of Truth, 4 Skrelv's Hive, sorry. 4 Gala Greeters, 3 Ozolith, 4 Yoshin Dissident, 2 Takasha's Welcome, 2 Jewel Thief, 1 Jenny Fae, 2 Mondrak, 2 Stimulus Package, and 2 Skitterbeam Battalion. I'll have to go back in and mess with the lands a little bit since I've adjusted the numbers here. But yeah, I think this is probably closer to what we want. But yeah, who knows? One thing I will say about this list is, like I said, I'm not married to the Machiko's Reign of Truth. I think it's actually good and it helps a lot, but I don't think it's essential, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. And we could even cut those and play another Jenny Fae and maybe play another Skitterbeam Battalion, right? So then we got more things for our upper end, because we do have several things at 1 and 2 already, right? We've got Skrelv, Teething Wormlet, Skrelv's Hive, Gala Greeters, Dissidents, Ozolith. So maybe we just don't need that in the early going. We should just have more threats. And actually, that sounds really good. I think I'm going to do that. So the final list won't have Machiko's Reign of Truth. I think we're just going to go ahead and go with another either Jewel Thief or Jenny Fae and another Skitterbeam Battalion. I think that's the way we're going to go on the final list. But what I do like about this is by adding the extra Skitterbeam Battalion, you get a little bit of defense against sweepers because you can automatically attack in for 6 more damage, which is huge. You also get some extra card draw with Takasha's Welcome, and you have a decent amount of life gain against the red decks, so I don't hate any of that. I think the black matchups can still be a little bit tough if you get a rough draw, but something like Jenny Fae then can allow us to make extra tokens or creatures, and I think that can turn those matchups too. So I think those are cards that really can help us out of trouble. We just have to hope we don't get stuck not drawing lands, because that's a thing that happened. But otherwise, yeah, this one's actually pretty neat. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Hangerback Walker. This is a card that kind of gets overlooked because there's other X casting cost cards that end up getting +1s and whatnot. But this one's actually really good in the sense that it's beneficial to decks that care about +1/+1 counters, but also decks that may want 1/1s, right? Because when it dies, it gets tokens into play for the number of +1/+1s it has on it. It also has its own built-in combat trick by being able to pump and put another counter on itself, which is pretty sweet. So it does a lot of different things for a few different decks, which is nice. And the cool part is if you're playing either of those types of decks and you want this type of card, it's actually not too bad. These don't cost more than $3 or $4 still, even though they haven't been around for a few years. And I think it's actually a really good card worth considering if you are playing a deck in either one of those spaces. I mean, obviously it's not standard legal, but today's deck is a good example of the type of deck we'd probably want that in. So yeah, if you're doing anything like that, give it a look. And if you enjoy playing Naya decks and maybe you're looking for something a little bit different, I have a very cool Rocco list with some +1/+1 counters that might be right up your alley if you found today's deck interesting. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.